Hello and welcome back to Off Grid Style. I'm Nikki, and today we are discussing the second part of a series I am doing on urban survival. I'm doing this series because I discovered that 82% roughly of Americans live in a more urban environment. That includes cities, towns, and the suburbs of those cities and towns. Water sourcing and purification in an SHTF situation in an urban environment is crucial. It's a skill and a knowledge set that you must have to find and ensure that your water is clean to make sure that you can survive in an SHTF situation. Also, if you're interested, the first video is up here, right there, somewhere. And you can check that one out too. And I'll be doing more of these videos as time goes on. So let's get started. While you may have water sources available to you in urban environments, including rivers, lakes, ponds, and rainwater, these potential sources are not all reliable, and they're not all available all of the time or possibly in the situation that you find yourself in. So what do you do? I am going to go over some probably unconventional sources of water that you might not have already thought of. So hopefully you get a few tips out of this. And this can even be applied to those who live in non-urban environments as well. The first one is going to be water heaters. Water heaters are a great source of water. They're everywhere. They're in every home, every apartment, every public building, and every restaurant. They're not okay for drinking without purification, but they're usually free from contaminants. If you do still have power, or if you have a generator and have a portable air conditioning unit, you have another source of water. You can collect the condensation from that air conditioner, and granted, it may not be a lot, but over time it will, get bigger and bigger, and you can go ahead and collect that and purify it and have water for drinking. Once again, if you do still have power or a generator, then a dehumidifier is also a great way to collect water. It pulls moisture from the air and then blows that air back out without all the moisture in it. And typically that extra moisture, which turns into water, is collected in a reservoir somewhere in the air purifier. So you now have a collection tank for water just because you live in a humid environment. Rainwater harvesting, even on a balcony, will help you and possibly save you. Any balcony will work. You just install a simple rainwater collection system utilizing pieces of gutter and any type of container to collect it. It will still need to be purified, but you're collecting water and you're passively collecting it. You're not having to stand somewhere and drain something or whatever the case might be. I keep discussing making sure that all of these things are purified and filtered prior to drinking out of them. The reason that is because especially urban water sources, whatever they may be, conventional or some of the unconventional ones I've told you about already, there's pollutants, chemicals, microorganisms, runoff from industrial complexes, aging infrastructure, and environmental contaminants. Purification is definitely needed to make any of this water safe to drink. Having access to safe drinking water is non-negotiable in an SHTF situation or at any time. By boiling it, you eliminate the harmful microorganisms growing in the water, so that's a great place to start. Chemical purification tablets or drops are convenient, quick, and they will neutralize any pathogens. So one is microorganisms and bacteria, one is pathogens. By creating a homemade purification system with the gravel and the sand and the filter and all that stuff, or utilizing a portable filter or a stand-up unit, this will give you versatility in getting rid of impurities. And if you're interested in this, I do have a video on 12 ways to purify water. It's right here. So check that out. Living in urban areas provides special challenges to water storage. This is Squeaky again. She is our little hunter cat. You think about buying cases of water and stacking them against a wall to provide some support for them. Also, remember to rotate your stock out. Drink some of that water and buy new as you can as it goes on sale. Consider more unusual containers for storing your water. I do know that they make some square type containers for water storage. Also, jerry cans are a great water container that will be able to be stacked. And how about some other ways and uses for water and to ensure that you are being responsible with this resource? Reuse your gray water. And what gray water is it's water that it's relatively clean. You've used it to wash dishes, shower, and perhaps wash clothes with. It can be reused for flushing toilets, for irrigation, and it can even be reused. For example, use your dishwashing water to wash your clothes, or use your shower water to wash your clothes. Just a couple of examples of how you can reuse that water a couple of times before letting it just disappear and go down the drain. Water sourcing and purification are critical to your survival in any SHTF situation, no matter where you live. Obviously, having a lake, stream, or any other body of water nearby is going to be ideal. And perhaps you haven't quite thought out, but maybe there are some nearby. Get on Google and start looking around you. You may find something you didn't realize was right near you. For those people in areas where this isn't an option or it's not ideal, some of the examples in this video hopefully can help you and hopefully may save your life. Thank you very much for watching. Please look out for the next Urban Survival Series video, which will be coming up probably in about a week. Thank you. Subscribe, like, comment, wave, say hello, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.